Switch only, obviously, but wish it didn't for
Agreed.
Other obvious reasons.
Honestly, I feel like Brace Yourself Games also wishes it didn't. I mean, they would rather.
I'm sure that's true.
More people able to play it, but it obviously makes sense for Nintendo. Be real weird to see. I mean, it's kind of like when Sonic first showed up on a Nintendo game. It kind of broke my brain a little bit.
Strange.
Like, wait, what? As a kid who was like, thumping my chest about how Nintendo's way better than Sega back in the day, and I was very like brand loyal, and so it was so weird when I'm like, and like
it
looking
wasn't
back,
until
Sonic's
Dreamcast.
Yeah, Dreamcast is kind of awesome.
It's awesome, and Sonic Adventure was awesome.
Never played it.
I love that game.
But
dude, you should really go play that.
Is that the 3D one?
3D one. That's among my favorite games of that era.
Wow. That was Dreamcast. Was that like GameCube era, or was that 64?
64.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
64 is a
later
console
in 64, if I remember right. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was before GameCube, but after 64. Hey, it's Kimos. All right, key for Spooty. And both racers have gotten the Goron shop.
They have. We have a race going. I don't know if we've mentioned that yet. People are currently racing.
There is a race. They are the winners of the previous round. Now in the semifinals. Spooty versus DT. It should be good. It's so weird seeing some of these maps attacked from different directions because Zelda, like this map that Spooty's in right now, going left to right is very strange to me. And DT's in it as well. But yeah, they're on their way to the desert, which is bottom right. We did not see an up desert yet.
Kind of surprised that neither of them hit Lost Woods on the way over.
Was it there?
It does look like there was. It's right by Link's house, but it looks like the walls are a little inconvenient for getting there.
Ah, that'll get you. I do like the wall randomness of this game. I think that adds a nice overworld element, given that the overworld itself is only randomized in tile placement and not actual tiles. Like, they're not totally different. Because when I first played this game, knowing it was a randomizer, I was like, I thought that like each overworld tile was going to be randomized, but obviously that would be really complicated to program.
They're like semi-randomized, right? Like some of them, there's like halves that can be put together.
That's true.
The walls thing, I think I like a lot for racing, and I think I don't like it for speedrunning. So you can get a layout that would otherwise look really good, and you just can't get somewhere.
That's true.
And it's like,
yeah, I've had a few Zelda starts where it's just a tunnel to the right, and you're just totally jammed. And it's terrible.
Had one race, I can't remember who it was against. It was in CaHOOT 3. And I did end up winning it, but it was late because there was just like this horrible wall layout to get around up to Death Mountain. I don't know if it was one that you casted or not.
I don't know. Right
DT
now,
did get Lost
my
Woods.
brain is pretty mushy.
Spooty didn't.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll put that in then. That would probably explain the difference here. We do see.
Really, I'm sad we're not seeing any attempted Lost Woods skips today.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's really fun.
How?
I think that the feeling is, I mean, part of it is I think a lot of people. That's 1 point.
Sorry, you're
1.02.
When you start talking quietly, your mic threshold drops or something.
Oh, got it. Anyway, I think people have been less active since 1 point. I think it's 02 right now, right? We're waiting for 1.03.
Yes.
To mess with the leaderboards, people haven't been doing it as much, and there's sort of an assumption, I think, that hookshot clipping is going to get patched out, which is probably right.
Yeah.
And so people haven't really bothered learning it, but they should learn that one because it's really cool. It's really fun to do.
Pretty wacky. I like it. Yeah. Okay, we actually did not have a touch from DT on. It seems like he doesn't like to touch the Sheikah Slate outside. Or Sheikah
Outside Grotto, yeah.
Outside Grotto, which I don't see why you would not. It's literally just one game.
Not really either.
And there is some pretty big danger there if you die. It's possible to die. You only got 3 hearts.
I thought you just get put back at the start of the dungeon for an in-dungeon death, but maybe I'm wrong. Is it the last Sheikah slate?
No, I think you're right. That's probably why.
And he has tapped the drawbridge, so it's not that long of a walk, but I spawn you in the dungeon.
Okay,
Yeah, I thought so.
Well then, never mind. Totally fine.
I'm unsure about mechanics in this. I often think just like, how does the normal Zelda game work? And then it's usually that.
Yeah, that's true.
Always
yeah,
that.
and it sends you back to the beginning of the dungeon. Got the boots of power for both racers. I think is really helping out here. So they're both doing 3 damage with
We do have a hook shot.
Got the titanium dagger. And there's the quick kill for DT, and it's a spear. You can see some goof strats, I guess. Spear was working really nicely for goof there, so maybe that's gonna shift in the meta a little bit. Spooty picking up some
I think you
rupees.
gotta do another dungeon or so and see if you get something better.
I agree.
don't know. Is he gonna? He's getting a bomb tube. Oh no, he's just going left.
Didn't take that chemos there. Just kind of walked by it. I think that was.
He already hit it, right? Oh wait, no,
after
chemos
clearing
doesn't respawn
Oh no?
like the other overworld keys do. Yeah, it got kind of hard patched.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
It's now. Yeah.
So it's just 1 key total ever.
That's one and only 1 key for all time. Yeah, exactly.
That's sort of weird, but okay.
I would think they could have just made it work like the other overworld keys. I don't know why they didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're just like, take that, chemos, and your infinite keys situation. Or maybe it was the best way to fix that. That might have been the best way to fix that issue with the infinite key.
Look at this for DT.
Oh, that
I think
wall
he
walk.
can get up. Yeah, okay, there is a block.
Oh, the wall walk on Link. I love it. Utilizing the overworld music over the mountain music too for a little extra speed. I love that. We do feel like with the last race there with Goof, we were talking about, me and Ronkley, about how it seemed like Goof was just really using a lot of tiny little efficiencies that really added up over the course of the race. And I feel like that kind of play that we just saw there from DT is the same idea, where you just tiniest little things and they all add up, and it's hard to notice the actual effect they have, but once you do enough of them, it's really going to accumulate to a lot of time.
I think that's a lot of the skill in roguelike racing, and why, there's always a sort of question with Isaac racing, like, well, isn't it just random? Like, whoever gets the better item first kind of wins. But no, the same people end up sort of always in the finals and semifinals. And,
yep.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's 100% true for Necrodancer racing. And yeah, pretty much all roguelikes, I'd say.
Annoying black Tektite. Okay, Spooty got it.
This room has been really mean to all the racers.
Why am I watching on your stream? I've been like super behind this whole time.
That's okay. All right, I think I'm actually... So has Spooty gotten Lost Woods? That's my only question. In-game sounds. Yay. I'm still trying to remember the things. There we go.
I want to keep talking about the hookshot clip to inspire somebody to go learn it during this tournament.
Do it, yeah.
So, you would think that it's inconsistent, and I think that might be another reason why people haven't learned it. Is because you need a certain amount of blocks, and you need either 2 half blocks or like 1 half block and a whole block, like in a cane or something. Do you get those actually a lot on the tiles surrounding Lost Woods, or Lost Swamp, I should say, Lost Swamp entrance? 1 half and a whole. That's the one I know too, Rattata. I think there's some other setups.
This is in the lobby of the swamp?
No, I'm talking about a different one. I'm talking about the one to skip Lost Woods. Like, you skip the entirety of Lost Woods.
What?
Yeah, Boulder works as a whole block. Yeah, you can clip into the... What the heck, DT? Do you just see thing that he did with the bomb juice?
Oh, that was a pretty intense fight. Yikes, that was on my
You don't even have to enter Lost Woods.
Oh, really? Okay, this I don't know. I thought you just meant like the floor 2 skip. With
oh no, this is different.
Like where you kind of hook shot to the right.
You can clip through the forest sort of fence around the Lost Swamp entrance tile, and like get into Lost Swamp without ever entering Lost.
Yeah,
Swamp.
just go next to the tile that's okay.
Yeah, that's the end.
That's awesome. So wait,
it is awesome.
How do you clip?
So I want to see people do it.
How do you clip over the infinite height trees though? All right, I need to see this.
Yeah, I can get a link for it, but basically the idea is you. Trying to think of how to describe it quickly. Like you use hookshot displacement from on top of a 1 height block.
Yep.
And it just sends you into them, and it ends up despawning the infinite height trees on the other side.
Ah, okay. So you sort of clip through the tree, and then of course when you walk through on the other side, the tree will despawn so that you don't get soft locked or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You have in certain spots on the wall. Basically, you want to be in the middle somewhere. You can't be too far to the right, or you'll end up behind a platform.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, cool. I'll check that out. Spooty just used his shield. Spooty has Lost Woods, right? Yeah, he must.
I don't know if he ever went and got it, but
No?
we'll see when he's done with this dungeon.
I'll leave it off.
DT getting a
Sure.
longsword.
All right, finally. Long swords. We haven't seen much of them. We saw it for like 1 beat right before, who was that? Took a death in, was that Tough? Getting wailed on with a glass longsword. All right.
I don't remember.
There is the bass guitar. So let's see where Spooty goes. He does
Okay,
have Lost
Spooty
Woods.
did get Lost Woods. Yeah, you're right.
We're seeing an infused right now for DT. So the big difference here is the time we're going to see here between both racers entering the Lost Swamp.
He already did it with a flail, so I think having flail is another sort of big difference for them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's Obsidian Longsword versus Obsidian Flail. Seeing some nice anklet moves here, so should see those from both racers. Although hookshot as well. Spooty doesn't either have the hookshot or is not using it.
He just never equipped it, but I feel like he got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have Pegasus up, I kind of don't blame not equipping it.
Yeah, is that a better?
It's just doing sort of the same thing,
So-
and you want to have Pegasus equipped for Octavo.
Here's the floor 2
Oh, I
skip,
guess they're going
right?
to equip.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, they're equipping for that.
So that's the first time we've seen that. That's the one I thought you were talking about when you said Lost Swamp skip.
Oh, yeah, I mean something different.
Yeah.
Something cooler.
Yeah, I want to see it now. Well, I guess I can click that link, but I'm trying
Me too.
There we go. So that's a boss key pickup. Is DT gonna do the same? It looks like yes. Oh wow, DT really quick on it there. Didn't really have to think about it. Clearly has done that before.
They made up some time with that.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is pretty close. It's nice to see DT
think
keeping up
DT
with Spooty.
Yeah, no, definitely, and he's been very efficient throughout this. Needed to skip the longsword.
Gonna get a health up. That's smart. Yeah, not using his Obsidian Longsword right now. I guess if you're down damage, this is actually better. Or if you're down your multiplier. And you're gonna lose your multiplier on Gomarakas anyways, right? Like that's pretty much guaranteed, so maybe using your Obsidian's not good. It seems to be the case that if given the choice, everyone takes Obsidian. Is it the case that like that's strictly for Octavo? Like, or not strictly, but like obviously you get that damage up, but I see a lot of danger with taking Obsidian. But I feel like there's just something I don't know or understand.
I mean, I think it like the spin attack. They're taking it on Link, but I haven't really done much practice with Link.
Right, the spin attack's going to be guaranteed 3 with Titanium, and then it's possibly 4, right? With Obsidian, like it's not
possibly. Yeah. Well, or 5 or 6 if you have a boots or something.
Right. So I think
it's going to be like, 5 with boots anyway.
Yeah, the spin attacks kind of have the same issues. Like the spin attack doesn't really change the fact that it's Obsidian, so like it's still got the same Obsidian issues. I don't know. I mean, I would definitely lose these races, so I can't judge too much. But, I don't know. Well, it's a bit of a pile of enemies here for DT.
This is so awkward. Oh, I thought he had to go up on DT's side.
Oh, with the bounce trap, no. So he's going to be on Octavo very soon. Spooty already 1 crystal in.
And so he tried to do the Pegasus thing there, but because it wasn't down to 1 heart, it didn't carry over. It's also just for speed and getting over. Could get up to 4 damage in some way, then, which he could with spin attack.
Yeah.
To carry over.
To prep it for the extra damage.
May do it for this, and maybe should, but...
Yeah, he's down his obsidian, so now he's got to charge it up a little bit.
Oh no, Spooty. That was kind of awkward. With the flail, it's hard to get over to Octavo. Do the Pegasus thing without hitting him with the flail.
Yeah, that's true. You can see just like, I don't know, this is really awkward for Obsidian. I feel like that was weird, because there's a lot of times with those fireballs where you gotta just sit out the beat. And then you lose damage. I don't know. Seems weird to me. I'm not convinced.
I agree. I kind of question the Obsidian meta a little bit.
Oh man, both racers running out of juice.
GT had to get 2 hits there.
All right, so DT just behind Spooty. I think the big difference is your flail versus longsword. Slight lead for Spooty. Keys are no longer a factor. Spooty going through the shop. Looks like
Sing
DT's
his
convincing.
ring.
All right, what is this, floor 2 for Spooty? Yeah. Ah, Obsidian.
Good bomb kick. I like the bomb boost into the shovel.
Wait, is this level
Also
4 for Spooty?
I don't think so, but I haven't really been paying
Because
attention.
DT just jumped down the floor, but I don't remember this one for Spooty. I'm confused. Nope, this is
that
level
was floor
4.
3. Yeah.
So this is floor 2 for DT?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Spooty...
Unless they incremented the RNG somehow, but 3 for DT. Yep, this is exactly the same as Spooty's.
Yeah. Anklet usages on the fixed beat levels. It's funny. Okay, well, it is a Ganon fight for Spooty. DT not too far behind, but if this is clean for Spooty, it should be Spooty's to win. So what? Oh, using Naru's love for the bomb there. That's pretty clever. Getting the 2 damage. Not needing to
just
use
breaking Zelda out and doing Zelda strats? Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Or what is
Yeah.
that? Din's Fire, sorry. Oh my goodness, this Ganon kill. Oh, he somehow missed the bomb hit there. I'm not actually sure how that happened.
This is pretty awkward for Spooty.
Yeah, the two flail. DT's still gonna want to keep pushing.
I don't blame
'cause-
him.
Yeah, it's not guaranteed right now. There it goes. Nice.
Spooty dies, they'll be refighting at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, we're on to the 3rd phase.
Got it.
Bomb shoe action. Oh yeah. Well done there, Spooty, on the end. Solid finish. And that is going to be all Spooty. And a super fast sub 19. GG. What's our in-game? 1812.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, this is single character, so like they don't have to do Kakariko. A little bit misleading compared to story, but like that's still super fast.
That is super fast. I don't actually know the like world record or what is fast for this, but
For Link. I mean, does anybody, since leaderboards are broken?
yeah, I don't know.
Speedrun.com probably has something, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are not too many Link.
Link clears, yeah.
Yeah.
That is really good though. So well done, Spooty. So Spooty sends himself to the grand finals here. Way to go. Tough one for DT, but DT doing a great job keeping up. We are going to move on in a second. I'll let DT fight the rest of this since they're right on the last phase. We're going to move on to Rat versus Goof. A couple of classic Necrodancer racers there.
Just checking to make sure Goof got the message about best of one, and it looks like he did.
Good. Okay. It looks like Zelda had a spear instead of a longsword there. It's kind of interesting because like everybody has the weapon you have, right? But if you have Link's specific weapon, I didn't know what Zelda was gonna have. But it looks like
whatever the last glass weapon was, or no, he picked up a base spear.
Is that what it was?
Earlier.
Yeah, because there was a base spear. Yeah.
From the oboe fight.
Alrighty, so let's set up for our last of the semi-final races. Then we'll have a best of 3 finals. It's gonna be Rat versus a Goof. Rat having that excellent comeback against Tough in the previous in the first round. Goof and Kaelaria.
Still not convinced that anybody won that race. Sorry, I had to get that in. I like that race was that was tough to watch.